Hello and welcome to our power level class. Love it. So guys, today we are working with light weights. If you don't have light weights at home, do not worry. You can always grab 2 cans of food or bottles or something like that. Get creative. Any form of light weight is awesome. And our foam block, if you don't have that foam block, you can use a book or a box or even a step. So if you want to move around the house and find a little step, you can get creative and do that. And exciting stuff, our Corfit shop has opened. So we actually have foam blocks available. So you can have a look at our website and get one of those for future classes if you need. All right, let's put these aside and let's get you warm. Let's get you moving and get you feeling powered up. All right, feet hip distance, soft knees, always connecting into your core. From here, we inhale through your nose, reaching these arms up. Exhale as you release. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release, let's go. Tuck, rolling down, warming up your spine. I need this body awake. I need the body centered nice and early because we're gonna work it. Again, breathe out as we lower down for a strong breath in. Exhale as we roll it up. One more. Breathe out, roll. Let's stay hanging out here. And warming up, bend and stretch. Breathe 2 and stretch. Breathing 3 and stretch. And 4 to stretch. Keep going for 5 and stretch. Breathe for 6. 2 more. Breathe for 7. 1 more. Breathe for 8. Soften your knees. Peel this body up. And from here, float these hands up. Open up the collarbone. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and center. Breathe out for 2. Let's get some action happening in our upper bodies, in our upper backs, our shoulders, and our top of the arms. Breathe out for 4 more. Keep those ribs and bellies tight. Breathe 3 and 2. Forward. Breathe out 2 and forward. Exhale 1. And open these arms up from your hips. Stay forward as you rotate. Waking the mid-spine up. Inhale, come back. Other way, please don't let those arms droop. Show me those arms staying strong and in place too. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. And 1 more. Hold it here and give me a pulse out for 4 and 3 and 2. Last time for 1. Come back. Other way. Pulse out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back. Give me a side bend and pulse out 4. Let that head come with you. And 2 and 1. Come back over for 4 and 3 and 2. Show me your full arm range. Let's go. Big loops for 5. Not letting the shoulders shrug. The chin tuck. Breathe out 2. Exhale 1. Reverse the other way for 5. Breathe out 4. Exhale 3. Deep breath out 2. We tuck our chins on 1. This time wrap your hands around your legs. Go deep into your bend. Exhale, nice big stretch. Inhale, deep bend. Exhale to stretch for 3. Breathe out to stretch. Inhale 4. Exhale to stretch. 2 more. Breathe 5. And stretch 1 more. Breathe 6. And take a nice stretch here. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Let go. Roll the body up. Find your balance for me. Wrap your hands over knee. Pull it deep into that body. Connect your shoulder blades. Strengthen and activate your standing leg. Find that center. Good. From here, we take this foot, scoop it to the back, soften your standing leg. And I want to open up the hip flex at the back, that thigh area, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Other side. Pull your knee into the body, stretch that standing leg. Find your core. And I'm hoping that standing balance, that stability work is just getting so easy for you. The stronger and stronger that core is starting to get. Let's scoop that foot behind you, soften that leg, and let's pull. Working into that foot, that ankle stability, opening the hip flexor, that thigh. Excellent. And from here, let's make sure our core is wide awake. Roll your body down. Let's walk it forward and find that bridge form. Shoulders away from ears, pubic bone tilted, full body activated, and hold for 3 deep breaths. Holding 2. Let's work on lengthening on 1. Pull your hips back, lengthen through your spine, pull shoulders away from ears. Breathe out as we connect, zip, and back into your core. Inhale, let's lift up, tailbone through the ceiling. And breathe out, let's glide and connect. 3, inhale, getting that full body triggered, getting it wide awake. Good, inhale, feel your body deepening in the stretch. And show me that control, no arch in the spine, no popping that head forward, 4 more. Breathe out to lower for 3. Inhale, let's lift. Breathe out to lower, just 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly down for 1 more. Inhale, lift. Oh, hi, Joey. And all I want for now is 10 breaths, holding it. For 9, show me perfect form. 8. Breathe out, 7. Deep breath, 6. Exhale, 5. Breathe out, 4. Exhale for 3. Breathe out for 2. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Soften your knees. Take your time, slowly bringing that body all the way upright. And let's get onto our blocks and grabbing those weights. I'll be working with these cans today. Let's get them cooking. All right. Placing that foam block underneath your foot. I'm going to stay facing the side. And I'll also be facing forward just to show you the different options. All right. From here, you want to hook your elbows into the body with palms facing forward. And you're going to hover that leg up in the air. We're going to breathe out as you pull your hips back. Give me a nice 1-leg squat. We're floating that other leg forward. Bicep curl. Find your positioning. Make sure you're not forward into that kneecap. Pull it right back. And slowly lift to center. Let's go. Pull that pelvis back. Now, if the balance work is a little bit too much and it's causing a bit of knee pressure, work on the floor. Listen to your body. Breathe out. We're working with very light weight here. So you want to add that resistance into your biceps. And slowly coming back 4. Breathe out that forward tilt. I want to see a flat line from your hips right to the tip of the skull. And coming back. 5, exhale, feel your thighs, your hamstring, your bum, your knees are in line with each other in front here. And slowly back. 5 more, breathe out as you pull back. Inhale, stretch, 4. Breathe out as you pull. And come back. 3, exhale, feel how that standing leg works. And 2, breathe out, pull back, get down. And last 1, stay in there. Exhale and find your balance. Keep that standing leg bent. This leg floats back and forward. Breathe, 2, and forward, and 3, and forward. Breathe, 4, and forward. Exhale, 5, and forward. Breathe, 6. And 7, breathe 8, breathe 9, and 1 more, breathe 10, hold it there, squeeze those biceps, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, breathe 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and hello, standing leg, all the zoning going on. And let's swap to the other side. Joey, what do you think? He's there to make my life a bit more hardcore in this one. So don't worry, guys. He's checking out, making sure it's power level for you. Lift up tall, find your balance. Please be strict with your placement of the knee. And let's go back tilt. Floating those legs forward, knees in line with each other. Check your placement of your back and neck. And we come back. Make sure those hips are pulling back. The pressure is not in that kneecap. We're not forward like that. We are pulling back, knees behind toes. And lift. I love this work on the book on that block because we are strengthening those joint stabilizers. Feel how your ankle's working. Very much into your kneecaps. Even into where that hip inserts. Making sure those collarbones are staying open, elbows staying now glued into the body. 5 more. Resist. And come back. Reminding you, you want to feel your thighs, your bums and hamstrings engage at the same time. As you lower your rib cage, your belly super tight. And 2, breathe out. Pull back, get down. Now on the next one, stay there and squeeze those biceps. Keep that core strong. We glide back and forward. Breathe. 2 and forward and 3 and forward. Breathe. 4. Nothing else to move. And 5 and 6. Breathe. 7 and forward. Breathe for 8 and forward. Breathe for 9. And 1 to go, breathe. 10, anchor it, pulse your biceps. 10, squeeze. 9 and 8 and 7, breathe. 6 and 5, exhale. 4, exhale. 3 and 2, last time for 1 and relax. Amazing. I want your front foot up on that block. We're going into a deep lunge set. You're going to take that back foot really far behind you. Good. Make sure you're in a wide stance. At power level, it should be automatic, but just a reminder, your toes, knees, and hips are strictly forward, especially that back foot. Please don't let it turn out, otherwise that kneecap is going to rotate out, which I don't want. I want your cans or your dumbbells together, elbows are lifted. Just a quick reminder, whenever we are there, please don't let that happen. And don't let that happen. You want shoulders down, centered chin. All right, let's get into that strong position. In itself should be a challenge. Let's have knees and elbows straight. We bend those elbows, bend knees. Check knees are in line with your ankles behind the toes. And squeeze into your triceps. Breathe out to get down. Checking your placement on every single rep. We getting down, watching that kneecap is in line with your middle toe. If anyone feels a little bit of pressure on the kneecaps, keep it a smaller bend. Breathe to lower and squeeze up. 5 more, checking those shoulders are not lifting, those chins are not tucking. And 4, triceps, thighs, hamstrings, bum. And breathe. 3, exhale, lift. Breathe out. 2. Now show me that control. Bend those legs on 1, just these arms. 10. Squeeze. 9, work those triceps. 8. Breathe out. 7. Exhale. 6, check those knees are bent. 5. Breathe out. 4. Exhale. 3, don't let go of that core. 2. And hold those arms, legs. And 2. And 3. Breathe. 4. Exhale. 5. And 6. And 7. Breathe for 8. And 9. Can we combo for a final set? Shh. Shh. Arms and legs. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And whoa, whoa, whoa. I think Joey needs to come to all of you guys to add a little bit of a balance test in between. Thank you, boy. All right, let's swap to the other side. Okay, I hope those knees are feeling good. I'm hoping you're not letting those traps and necks tense up. Be super body aware. At power level, I really want you to hone in on that body awareness. All right, let's start. Arms and legs are straight. Check your alignment of that back foot. And let's get down. Checking knees are never over toes. Squeeze into those triceps. And let's go 2. And lift. Inhale, bend 3. And come back. Inhale, 4. And we lift. Always zipping that belly, that rib cage in. Let's go 5 more. And up. Breathe. 4. And lift. And 3. And up. Breathe. 2. Now guys, let's get down. Bend those knees. Arms. And bend. And resist. 3. We have to add the resistance with these light weights. 5. Bend. Breathe. 6. Bend. And 7. Down. Breathe. 8. Exhale. 9. Hold those arms, pulse up, 10 and 9, check both knees, bend, and 7, breathe out, 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, let's combo the moves, let's do it, and breathe, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, breathe for 8 and 9, one more, breathe, 10 and relax, amazing. Let's drop that one can down and let's get you onto the floor. I want your knee on top of your book or your phone block. Well, shall I say your shin? I want you to find that core position. And from here, we're going to be, let's do that again. We're going to place that block underneath that same leg. Okay. Now from here, same arm and leg with the dumbbell, with that can and with that block. I'll give you a choice. You can either keep your toes digging in or you can lift your toes for a little bit of a oomph. Some of you know this one. Make sure knee and hips in line, your shoulders are away from ears. And we're going to glide that opposite arm and leg up. I want to see perfect alignment here. Check your standing elbows never locked in that position. We inhale, lower, breathe out to lift, and inhale, lower. Now bring your focus onto your hips and that lower back. I don't want that lower back feeling compromised at all. Making sure your wrist is staying comfortable, that weight is staying in the middle, not over that wrist. Checking this placement of the dumbbell arm, not letting those necks tense. Give me 5. And come down. Breathe out 4 and come down. Exhale 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 2. Now find your core on 1. Stay in this position. Knees stay lifted. We're going to bring our arm and knee in and stretch. Breathe out 2. Don't let that body weight move. And 3. I want you to feel that shoulder blade squeeze and stretch. Exhale, pull. Don't let go of that core for 5 more. And out. Breathe 4. And out. Exhale 3. And out. Exhale 2. Hold it in on 1. Check your chin, neck, shoulders, back and hips. Lower down. And lift. And 2, check that elbows never locked. 3, and squeeze, and 4. Hello core, and 5, and up, breathe, 6, and up, breathe for 7, and lift, inhale, 8, and up, 2 more, breathe, 9, and 1 more, breathe, 10. Check your alignment, hips, backs, shoulders, necks, and other side. Hello, full body. I'm going to turn around just so you can keep checking your front arm. You, of course, can stay the same way and just making sure that form is spectacular. So block and can or dumbbell in the same arm and leg. Remember, it's your choice to keep toes digging in or peeling up, totally up to you. And from here, let's glide that dumbbell and that leg in the air. Find your core. Make sure you're not straining neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, or back. We lower down. Breathe out to lift. Good. Inhale, lower. Squeeze that bum and belly. Inhale, 3. Keep listening to that neck. Inhale, lower, 4. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, 5. Exhale to lift. Inhale, 6. Breathe out to lift. Keep going for 7. Trigger and lift. Inhale, lower, 8. Exhale, up 2 more. Breathe, 9. And 1 more. Breathe for 10. Now from here, don't let that knee droop. We peel the heel and the band together. And breathe, 2. And out. Exhale, 3. And back. Breathe, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And back. Breathe for 6. And out. Exhale for 7. And out. Breathe for 8. And out. 2 more. Breathe, 9. And 1 more. Hold it on this. Let's go down. And up. Squeeze that tricep up the back. Keep checking where that placement is. 4. And up. Squeeze. 5. And lift. Inhale. 6. And up. Breathe for 7. And up. Breathe for 8. And up. 2 more. Breathe. 9. Now find that perfect form. Checking everything. Hold. Checking your elbow isn't locked. Chin, neck, shoulders, back and hips. Good. And relax. Excellent. I want you sitting on top of that phone block. I want those cans in the hands. And let's stretch one leg out in front of you. It is quad corset time. I want those cans in front of you. Shoulders are going to shrug away from ears. The priority for me is that back being so flat. Now I'll give you a choice. If you need to keep your heel on the ground, go for it. If you feel you can hover your leg in the air without compromising the back, stay in the air with me. Elbows and knee are going to bend into the body. Breathe out as we squeeze. Activate your shoulders, biceps, and thigh. Inhale as you do this move. Keep lifting through that spine. Be really strict, not letting that lower back curl and squeeze. Inhale, bend 4, watching that chin and those shoulders. Inhale, bend 5. Hello, leg day. How are you? Inhale, 6. Squeeze and stretch. Inhale, 7. Get those upper backs working as you bend those elbows. 8. And stretch. Inhale, 9. And stretch. 1 more. Breathe. 10. Lower the heels if they're in the air. Lower the hands. Squeeze that thigh and lift. Inhale, lower. I don't want to see those shoulders rounding forward. Inhale, 3. Squeeze that thigh and belly. Grow tall in the body. 4. And to lift. Inhale, 5. And lift. Inhale for 6. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, 7. I'm really not fussed if that leg's not going high. Don't let that center of that body move. And 2 more. And lift. Now, if you can on this one, stay there. And hold 10. Hold 9. Hold 8. Hold 7. Hold 6. Hold 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Wow, bone layer burn. Such a great strength exercise for those of you who have had knee issues in the past and preventative for any knee injuries or hip injuries that come up. All right, let's see this other side. If that back is having a schlumpf, say no more. Lift up tall. Show me that core fit posture, guys. Connect the shoulder blades, center chin, and let's go. If you can, hover the leg, go there. If it's on the ground, that's fine. We bend in elbows and knee. Push through and squeeze your thigh. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and stretch. Inhale, 3. I don't want to see those shoulders rounding forward. Be strict. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, 5. Breathe out, squeeze. Inhale, 6. And breathe, 7. And stretch. Inhale, 8. And stretch, breathe for 9. And last time, breathe for 10. Lower that heel, lower those arms. Exhale, flex, squeeze, and lift. Inhale, showing me this magnificent control. Even if it's a low range, focus on what that spine is doing, that corset strength, I like to call it. Feeling the abs, those back muscles engaged to lift. And that's that sitting posture. I hope is getting really strong. 3 more. Exhale, lift. And breathe 2. Getting so excited for that. Hold. And breathe 1. This is it. Can we do it? Hold 10. Hold 9. Grow tall. And 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Dropping those cans aside. Bring your feet together. Grow tall in the body. And just open up those hip flexors and back. Remember, flat back is key. Holding there for 3. Holding for 2. Holding for 1. Beautiful stuff. And let's get into some core and arms. Now, I'm going to give you a choice with and without neck support. First, without your neck support and working with that dumbbell. I want your leg up in a dead bug position. You're going to place your book or your block against your thigh. This other elbow is bending in to hook into the body. And I want you pushing back with your thigh and pushing forward with that hand, creating a bit of resistance here, which connects your core. Lower back is in neutral. I want you either with dumbbell or your hand is going to scoop behind your head. And that other leg is up in a dead bug position. From here, we're going to breathe out as we lift up, stretching your leg out. If you're working with the can, we are stretching it forward. If you're with neck support, your hands behind the head. We bend as you lower your head or your cans up to the roof. All right, shall we do this all together? Press into your block as you stretch that leg. Get those chin-centered shoulders away from ears. And lower that head to neutral. Breathe out as we imprint, press into that block. Inhale, come back. 3, we breathe out, curl. Inhale, come back. Make sure that foot's not drooping. Exhale to curl. I want you staying strict with your neck and shoulder. Breathe out, curl. Inhale, come back. 5 more. Breathe out to curl. Inhale for 4. Exhale to curl. If that neck is needing support, use this hand, please. Exhale, 3. And come back. Exhale for 2. Now on 1, we're going to stay, resist into that block, into that book, and that leg lowers and up. Breathe 2. If that neck is straining, use that hand and up. Breathe down. If that lower back is starting to hurt, drop that foot to the ground. We have 4 more and up. Breathe 3 and up. Breathe for 2. If you've reached your maximum on 1, rest. If you can do 1 last top ab set, we crunching with that leg down or with that leg up. 2. Squeeze 3 and 4. Breathe out 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Breathe 9, 1 more and 10 and hello abdominals. Yes. Let's see this other side. Are you working, guys? All right. So staying with that same form for me, please. I want that leg in dead bug. Hook that elbow down. Please be in tune with the shoulders. You have neck support with your hand or you challenging with the can and dumbbell. And from here, lifting legs to dead bug, neutral to start. Create that resistance with that block and that book. Let's go to curl, watching chin, neck, and shoulders. And to come back. Breathe out, zipping your belly button down to your spine. Keep resisting against that foam block and come back, or the book, whatever you're using. Exhale, curl. Staying really strict with that chin and neck places. Breathe, 5. Making sure those transverse muscles are working. Exhale, 6. And to come back. Breathe out for 7. Inhale, come back. Press in that block, 8. And come back, 2 more. Exhale, 9. Now in 10, we stay there. If you need that neck support, drop your can, use your hand down and up. Breathe, 2. Remember, if that lower back straightening, drop that foot, 3. Keep that resistance, and 4. Check those top abs work, and 5. And up. Breathe, 6. And up. Breathe for 7. And lift. Inhale, 8, using transverse, and 9. If you rested after 10, you do the same. If you crunch with me, let's go. Shh. And 2, 3, breathe 4. Exhale, 5, and 6, and 7. Breathe for 8, and 9. One more, breathe 10. Bring the bodies down, feet together, knees apart, and just melt into the floor. Relaxing your neck, you can bring your head just side to side. Lubricating the scalenes of the neck. Always remembering, guys, the second those top abs start or stop working to their maximum, the first thing to strain will be your neck. So keeping that in mind whenever you are doing your curl work. From here, bring your knees all the way to your shoulders for the option A, SI joint and hip flexors. Option B, happy baby, and hold for 3. Holding 2. Holding 1. Excellent. And let's grab hold of those cans or light weights. I want you stretching your legs out, feet hip distance apart. And I want your arms starting and finishing in front of you. We don't go above the head today with these. I want you to imprint and curl, plant that lower back in the ground. Show me chin, neck, and shoulder placement. Dig deeper into your core. Connecting belly always, and forward bend, sitting out of your shoulders and neck. If you happen to get your cans or weights over the toes, use them to pull back. And remembering how important the stretch is for you. Every session, hoping you are improving. It's not just about strength. I need you mobile so you prevent that back pain, you prevent injuries. All right, show me that mobility down. Taking your time. Articulating through every vertebra back to neutral. Stop with dumbbells to ceiling. Let's go again. Imprint, plant that body flat down, chin, shoulder line, and dig deeper into your deep stretch forward and hold. Good. Eventually being able to get your nose to touch that mat. And taking your time, slowly curling down, watching your chin, neck, shoulders, and 2 to go. Deep breath. Imprint, stop in your curl, anchor your base, and lifting up and into that deep forward stretch. Good, slowly coming down. I'm hoping every rep just feels a lot looser in your spine, your shoulders. Last one, imprint and curl. Let's lift it up into that forward stretch. And just hold for 3. Hold 2 as we open into our mid-backs and obliques. If you need to bend the knees for back support, do it, guys. Listen to that body. We do 10 reps for that right side, hooking down into your core. And this front arm, the right arm, we reach to the back. Inhale, center, same way. Let's go deep twist. So I want you to focus here. Those hips are not allowed to move, so watching your opposite leg doesn't pop forward. Be strict with your shoulder, chin placement throughout. We breathe out, don't stop zipping that belly to your spine. 5 more. Exhale, reach, and 4. Exhale to reach, and breathe. 3. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 2. Exhale to reach. And last one, Option A, hold if your back can. Let's go. One more vertebra down and up. Whoop, and 3, stretch those arms, and 4, exhale, 5, breathe out, 6, exhale, 7, breathe for 8, exhale for 9, and 1 more, 10, lift, forward, stretch, and hold. Let's see this other side, curling it back, and let's go. 1, inhale, center. Again, check those hips are not moving. Checking your shoulder and chin placement, and in. Breathe out for 4. Back. Exhale, 5. And center. Breathe out, 6. And center. Exhale, 7. And come back. Breathe out, 8. And come back. 2 more. Breathe, 9. You can hold it or go 1 more vertebra down and up. Breathe, 2 and up and 3 and back. Breathe, 4 and back and 5. Exhale, 6. Breathe out, 7. Exhale, 8. Breathe out for 9 and 1 more, 10. Come back. Drop your cans and weights. Bring those feet together. Lifting up and forward and stretch it out. Yes, yes, yes. Good stuff. I want you to please place your block or your book underneath your front foot further away from you unless your back or your knee is taking any strain. If it is, you bring your foot closer to the body. I want that opposite leg up at a dead bug position. Please, at power level, I don't want to see a drooping foot or the knee pulling back. I want to see a beautiful, strong 90-degree angle. I want you to place your cans or your dumbbells together. From here, we're going to imprint, press into that block as you lift up. Stretch your elbows in front without letting your shoulders tense. Slowly coming down, and with any lift series, you want to make your lower back your priority, not letting it strain. Always looking at your hips, making sure you are not tilting. With your arms up in the front, I want you to make sure you are not tensing them forward. Hook your shoulder blades into the ground and lower. 4, squeeze, feel that bum, that hamstring, even your calf because of that book and block. 4 more, we lift. Inhale, come down, watch that dead bug leg, breathe, 3, and slowly lower. Exhale for 2. Now on 1, stay there and keep that power in that leg. Check your positioning, and we're going to glide our arms above the head and center, breathe, 2. Inhale, back, exhale, 3. And forward, breathe out, 4, and forward, exhale, 5, and in, don't let that tilt happen, and forward, breathe, 4 more, and back, breathe, 3, and back, breathe, 2, and last time, breathe for 1, drop that bum down, lengthen this leg up, I'm not done, squeeze and lift up, hook your shoulders into the floor, past tiny moves, 10 and 9. Every week, feeling those hamstrings, those glutes get stronger. And for 5, breathe out, 6, exhale, 7, exhale, 8, breathe for 9, and 1 more, 10, lower and swap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a true indication of core of your hamstring and core of that bum. With that block or that book, you are adding that instability, which means those core muscles are going to have to work even more. And all that strength, guys, is so important in your injury prevention. All right, show me that perfect placement. Remember, your foot is further away than usual unless your knee or back's compromised. Then you bring that foot closer. Glue your weights or cans together. Stretch your elbows. And let's go to lift. Watching that dead bug leg positioning. No droopy foot, no pulling the knee back. Keep checking your hip bones are not tilting. 3, squeezing up. and slowly lower. 4, breathe out to lift and curl it down. 5, let's squeeze and come back down. Excellent. Breathe out. 6, and let's lower down for 7. Breathe out to lift. And this is it. Are we ready? Hold it up on 8. Anchor it, guys. Let's go. Glide back and forward. Inhale, back and forward. Show me that stability. Loosening shoulders, not letting that neck and shoulder tense. Whoop. And forward. Give me 5 more. And forward. Breathe. 4. Don't let go of those abs. And 3. Deep breath. 2. And last time for 1. Bring it down. And let's go. Lifting up 2. Pulse. Shh. And 2. Breathe. 3. Exhale. 4. Breathe out. 5. And 6. And 7. Breathe for 8. And 9, 1 more, breathe, 10, and relax. Scoop your legs into you, wrap your hands around your legs, and go for that extension. Lengthen through your heels and hold 4. Holding 3. Holding 2. Breathe out. 1. Good. Squeeze the knees into body. Give me a little rock side to side. Massaging your spine on the ground. And please join me on your side, placing that book or that block between your feet. I want that can or dumbbell in that top hand. Feet scoop slightly in front of you. I want your neck completely relaxed. Connect your shoulder blades. Lift your bottom ribs and bellies and stretch behind your legs. As we lifting your legs up and the arm, watching that body doesn't scoop out of position. Inhale, come down. Squeeze into that block as you lift. I don't want anyone feeling that top of the shoulder, that neck tense up, and that's why that arm positioning is so important. Lower. 4, not letting those hips tilt. And come down. Squeeze that block so inner thighs are working and down. 5 more. Lift and come down. Breathe out. 4 and down. Exhale. 3 and down. Breathe out for 2. Now hold those arms up on 1. We're going to bend your legs and stretch. Nothing else to move. Keep that balance. Breathe. 3, watch your shoulders, breathe. 4, squeeze that block, and 5, and stretch, breathe. 6, and stretch, breathe. 7, and stretch, breathe for 8. Don't let go of that core for 1 second. 1 more, breathe out, and hold it there. Squeeze into that book or that block, and bend your elbow down. And stretch and squeeze into that body, stretch, and 3, and stretch, breathe. 4, and stretch, inhale for 5, and stretch, breathe. 6, and stretch, breathe for 7, and up, breathe for 8, and up, breathe for 9. If you've reached your maximum on 10, you rest. If you can do 1 little more set, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, breathe. 6, watch your neck, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Good work. Scoop that underneath leg up. And for a challenge, I want that block up or that book upwards as your height. This knee is in line with that hip. Scoop your rib cage and belly, core is strong. And I want this arm just hanging out by the side. Connect your shoulder blades. From here, let's start with that leg on top. We breathe out as we lift. No collapsing here. Inhale, come down. At power level, I expect that placement alignment should be good, not drooping neck. And 3. Neck is on holiday, jaws relaxed. 4, and come down, breathe out for 5. Triggering those TAs every time that leg lifts and come down. We have 7, and down, breathe. 8, and down. Breathe for 9. Now I'm going to use the height of your block. 10. Let's have fun. We go behind, up and over and behind. Squeeze that bum. Make sure toes and knees stay forward, up and over. Don't lose your gap. Up and over. Hips don't move. Shoulders don't move either. 5 more. And forward. Breathe out. 4. And forward. Hello, bum and outer thigh. Breathe back and forward. Exhale back. And last time back. And now take it just above. Hold it here. Arm and leg. Let's go. 10 and 9. Breathe 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Feel that burn. And 4. Breathe out. 3 and 2. Last time for 1 and whoa, ay caramba, it should be burning, but in a good kind of way. All right, let's turn it around. Oh, love it. Yo, I can even feel it burning on that mat still. All right, let's get into that perfect positioning. I want those arms up. Connect your shoulders, flex those feet slightly in front of you. Watch those necks, and we breathe out as we lift. And come down. Exhale, 2. Make sure those hips don't tilt. Breathe out, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 4. And come down. Breathe out for 5. Showing me that control. 6. And lower. Breathe out, 7. And come down. Exhale, 8. Check that arm's not behind you. And 9. Now hold it up. And anchor it here. Let's go. Bend and stretch. 2. Keep that core. Breathe. 3. And stretch. And 4. And stretch. Breathe. 5. And 6. Stretch. Breathe. 7. And stretch. Breathe. 8. And stretch. Breathe. 9. And 1 to go. 10. Hold it there. Let's bend down. And up and squeeze and up, breathe 3 and lift and 4 and up, breathe 5, whoop and 6, breathe 7, exhale 8. If you stopped after 10, do the same. If you join me for that pulse, arm and legs and 2, keep that control and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, breathe 8. And 9, 1 more, breathe 10 and relax. So good. Placing that book and block up. Scoop that underneath leg all the way, knee and hip in line. I want that leg on top. Resting your neck and shoulders. Scoop your belly and ribs and anchor your arm up. And let's go squeezing up and down. Breathe out, 2. Inhale, toes and knees stay forward. Don't rotate them out. Squeeze and lower. Exhale, lift. Every time that leg's lifting, check those TAs trigger with you. Give me 5 more. Breathe, 4. Exhale, 3. Breathe out for 2. Are we ready? Keep that core strong. Squeeze behind. And forward, up and over and forward. Breathe out, 3 and forward. Exhale, 4 and forward. Breathe out, 5 and 6. Breathe, 7. Deep breath, 8. Breathe for 9 and 1 more. Breathe, 10. Bring it back, lifting up a little higher, and we're going 10 and 9. Breathe 8 and 7. Breathe out 6 and 5. Exhale 4 and 3 and 2. Last time for 1 and relax. So good. I love that burn. All right, from here, I want those blocks between the knees. I want those weights in the hand and deep core. Last core killer. From here, I want you in your dead bug position. A nice full ab and core set before I get you loosey-goosey. Show me that control. We're going to slowly lower toes to tap. Use your lower abs as we glide back. Again, let's lower down. I want the focus to be that lower back staying in neutral. Inhale, keeping that core strong. Those elbows staying straight. Please make sure the hinge is from your hips, not from your knees. So basically not doing this with your legs at all. Breathe as we do 4 more. Those hands do not touch the ground, staying lifted. Inhale, 3. Breathe to lift. Inhale for 2. Breathe out to lift, last one. And then we get into the big curl and extension. From here, we're gonna lift up, stretch those arms, those legs at 45. Lower back to dead bug. Squeeze as you stretch. Inhale, come back. Breathe out. Remember, top abs need to connect to take that load off the necks. Breathe out. Stretch those arms nice and strong. Breathe for 4 more and come back. Exhale, 3 and come back. Breathe out, 2. And last one, stay there, drop your front hand. Place that hand behind your head, and the hand with the weight is gonna lift and lower, nothing else to move. And down, breathe 3, and down, breathe 4, and lower, breathe for 5, and down, breathe 6, and down, breathe 7, and 1 more, 8. Swap your can, drop to dead bug. Finishing off other side, lift hand behind your head. 8 reps, lift and lower. Breathe 2 and down. Watch your chin, neck and shoulders. 4 and down. Breathe 5 and lower. Breathe for 6 and down. Breathe 7 and 1 more. 8 and relax. Amazing stuff. All right, dumbbells or cans away. And last killer core, I promise guys, and then we are recovering. Our reverse planks with a bit of a challenge. Now, I know some of you, your wrists don't like this front position. If that is the case for you, turn your fingertips up. Every time we return to reverse planks, you want to feel your triceps and your upper back getting stronger, that your neck and traps don't need to compensate. If you are up for the big challenge, legs are on that book or that block. If it's still too much for you on there, keep your feet on the mat. So listening to that. Remembering priorities to not allow this collapse in that shoulder line. So get into that habit of connecting shoulder blades, work your triceps, and from here we're going to lift up even higher using that book or that block. Eyes are forward, not lifting up. Slowly coming down. Again, connect your shoulder blades, work your triceps, make sure your head's not collapsing back. And slowly lower. 3, squeeze that bum, tighten your thighs, those bellies are rock hard. And to lower. Full body works for 4. Sit out of your shoulders, please, and down. Breathe out for 5. And let's lower down. So good. Exhale for 6. And lower down. 4 more. Breathe out for 7. And lower down. 8. Exhale to lift. And come down. 2 more. Breathe out to lift. Now, if you can stay for 10 breaths with me, stay there. If it's too much, you relax. And show me that stunning form. 10 and 9. Breathe 8 and 7. Sit out of those necks, out of those shoulders. Don't let those cores relax for 5. Breathe 4. Exhale 3. Breathe for 2. Exhale 1. And relax. Hello, shoulders, triceps, and full body. As promised, let's limber you up. Your choice. If you want to use those blocks or books under the sacrum, it adds a little bit more lower back release. Making sure you place it in that perfect positioning, tip of the bum cheeks hanging off. Let's stretch that one leg out, peel the other knee deep into the body for those hip flexors, and 3 breaths here. Imagine I'm pulling that leg through that wall opposite you, connect shoulder blades into the ground. While we are here, let's oil this hip up. Give me 3 loops around, keeping that opposite hip still for 2 and 3. Other way. Circle 3. Breathe for 2. We wrap our hands around the leg. Flex your foot, stretch in your knee, and calf and hamstring works. Imagine I'm almost pulling your hips through the block, the book, and the mat, so you're sinking into that pelvis. Now stay here, but add that point of the foot, stretch for 3, for 2, good. 1, slide that leg in, ankle on your thigh for your option A, bum stretch. Option B, take it deeper and hold. Preventing that sciatica or sciatic symptoms, so important. Good, let's open up this other hip flexor. Flex and stretch that leg, hold it there. Let's oil this hip up, circling around, not letting that hip move on the other side. And 2 and 3, other way for 3 and 2. We wrap our hands around the hamstring, flex and stretch. Good. And from here, we're going to pull into that glute stretch, remembering your option A, pushing that knee forward. Option B, and those of you who do struggle with lower back in general, I'm hoping you remember to stretch out those glutes, especially if you've been sitting for a long time, and especially these days in a very different kind of position. So you're not at your usual desk. If you're slumping in the couch, release out those glutes, please. And then from here, open these up. Option A, and then option B. If you're happy to go to happy baby, go there. And keep pushing your knees down to the ground. Sacrum anchors. Take a nice deep breath, and I want you to slowly land your feet down. Soles of your feet together. Open up your knees. Open your arms out. And just let your body completely relax, especially into the jaw, neck, and shoulders. Bring in your legs together. Lift your bum, remove your blocks, hug your knees to chest to release the lumbar. And let's see, what are your spines doing? Hands and knees. Let's breathe out as we curl into our shoulder blades, into our neck. Slowly releasing it out. Open up your collarbones. Again, breathe out, deep curl, tilting the pubic bone, zipping belly. And let's release. 2 more. Breathe out as we curl, peel those shoulder blades far apart from each other, and release. 1 more. And I'm hoping, even though we worked these bodies, they're still feeling recovered, balanced, mobile. Let's see that praying crouch stretch. Toes together, knees apart. And imagine I'm gently pressing up and down your spine for 3. Breathe 2, lengthen through those fingertips. 1, walk hands to one side as you place that outer hand on top. Excellent. Other way, placing hand on top. Let's focus on that upper back stretch. Knees stay bent, bum lifts, and get your chest onto your thighs. It's important to me your upper back is getting that deep stretch. And when you are ready, walk your hands to feet and take your time. Peel this body up. And let's make sure our necks are feeling recovered. Light hands on ear. You can either flex or hand behind you and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Up and over, flex forehand behind you and stretch. 2 and 1. Lovely. Hands onto your head, chin to chest. Bring your hands behind the body and open up the shoulders, chest, and the front of the neck. From here, we bend the knees, pull the body forward and pull the hands into that forward stretch. Let your head just hang heavy. Let go as you slowly roll the spine up and give me shoulder rolls, nice and relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Other way. 3 and 2. Last stretch. Make a count as you roll down. Try flatten your hands to the floor and lengthen behind your knees. Hold it here. Feel the calves, feel the hamstrings. Good, soft knees. Zip your core and set the body amazingly. Shoulders connect, lifting your head. And 2 breaths, deep breath. Exhale, release. 1 more. Deep breath in. And exhale. And take this moment to acknowledge that you are a powerhouse machine. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me and for joining Joey today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So much love and so much gratitude for you guys. Hope to see you soon. Mwah.